Thank you to Liquid IV and Harry's for sponsoring this video. More on them after the reaction. Citizens of the Reject Nation, we are back in action. Jonizio and Andrizio here for Shogun Episode 3. How you feeling, Andrew?
I'm so pumped up. I'm loving this show so much. How you doing, Johnny?
I am terrific, and I want to say a thank you to all you guys down in the comments. The first 2 episodes are only freshly out, but already you guys are filling those up with a lot of insight and a lot of just context for the events on screen. So keep that up, because
appreciate it. Seriously,
a great opportunity for us to learn and be entertained. So yeah, leave a like for looking out, my friends. As well, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified whenever one of these Shogun reactions or any other reaction drops here on the channel. Thank you to the folks over at Prepper for chopping down these highlight reels. It is a task, and we appreciate them very much for it as well. If you want to see everything that doesn't make the highlights, come on over to patreon.com/TheRealReject. Sync up with your own copy and enjoy the full Shogun experience beside Andrew and myself, as well as all the other shows and movies that Greg and I have watch-alongs and reaction highlights over there for. It's a blast. It's a heck of a time. Teas like these are available at rejectnationshop.com. Got a lot of great drops coming every month. Andrew, is there anything else you want to say to the world before we hop into this?
Not much, but let's get into episode 3.
I'm so excited.
So impressed with the way the choreography is done.
Oh, I've always wanted to learn calligraphy.
Yeah, we realized after we watched the first 2 episodes that's Hogan from Thor. Wonder why he looks so familiar.
Oh man. Only time will tell. Anything could happen.
God, I love the lighting right now too.
Oh boy. Oh no. You know he did.
阿弥陀島について何かご存知か。
誰もが存じていることだけでございまする。奴らが忍びにございましょう。阿弥陀仏に厳格な誓いを立てておるそうで。
わしの首を狙うのにいくら払われますかな。
A small fortune, a large fortune.
Oh,
oh boy. Choose your answer wisely.
秀山拙者の首を。
その方はわしにとってそれとも石堂殿に毒されてしまうたかの。
A moment of truth, bud.
石堂がその方の屋敷を訪ねたと聞いておる。
got spies everywhere.
どのような褒美をちらつかせたのじゃ。
虎長様の代わりに大老にしてやると。
Okay.
その気になったか。
別荘もございませぬ。
I don't want that headache, man.
その方は何が望みじゃ。
駿河の国にございまする。領地を広げてござる。そちらを治めるにも。その首が入り用でござるが。
You definitely would need that.
Your head hangs in a delicate balance.
では駿河を信ぜよ。
My man.
あの資格は安心を討つために送られてきたのじゃ。安心。
Blackthorn.
桐の身を守るため、アジロにあるそなたの漁村に連れ帰ってもらいたい。さすれば、駿河を信ぜよ。
Wow. Everyone's bargaining with Suruga.
Got a protection mission now.
虎長様はこちらにとどまって何をなさるので。
共に
Oh.
朝日を眺めようではないか。
That's so cool.
I bet you would become quite appreciative of life's wonders when you're on the brink.
Sure, he's extra grateful to have his head so he can see that sun rising.
Yeah. Yep, you need your head for that too.
God, these title sequences are really creative and well thought out. Love it.
I feel like this has become a template of sorts where it's like, okay, we'll pick a few, we'll pick like a substance of some kind and we'll make that the theme or the motif, and then we'll add a couple prominent images from the show.
Of course.
And it'll have a lot of symmetry or a lot of like, very distinct, unique.
Yeah, they did that with Game of Thrones, and they did that. So many shows do that for sure. I love when shows do that.
And shouts out to whoever in the comments, they said, it's like it's a Zen garden, and then you have the ship creating discord, tearing through it, essentially.
Whoa.
But how Zen was the garden to begin with, man? And then this shit, you look a little closer and you're like, I don't know, man. The Zen Garden is built off of the crumbled stones that came before it.
Chapter 3. Tomorrow is tomorrow.
Toranaga has come to better understand the great profits being made from our monopoly over the China trade.
That's right, you cheats.
We bring the profits. We dictate terms.
And we are here at their pleasure until Toranaga receives this report. You won't get clearance to leave.
Yeah.
1 million ducats.
Whew.
That has to get to Macau. I won't lose this wind. That pilot should have been taken care of before he even reached Osaka.
Yep.
Thank you, bandits.
Yeesh, man.
You forget yourself.
And you forget, I don't work for the church. I work for the crown. Let it be known, the black ship sails tonight.
Who got the real power?
What's Toranaga
here?
gonna do if the black ship sails? Like, that's a breach of their agreement.
This is great, though. Everyone's making their own choices.
If we leave without clearance, we don't get invited back.
The longer we sit around, the worse that pilot makes it for us. We're on the wind tonight.
A pilot who's still alive.
Oh, I hope they reunite somehow.
I like Rodriguez.
This warlock here, he aims to bleed me to...
That was a deep cut, dude.
I can assure you this man is a doctor who cares for the sick and injured.
Yeah.
I'm having a tough time holding still, and I'm just watching it.
What's been said about the assassin?
She had served as a palace maid for years. Some trained their whole lives for a single kill.
Wow.
It is very costly.
A price few could afford. You refuse to see it. What those priests capable of even now.
Oh.
Christ!
Christ.
Dude, the sound design, I'm feeling it.
I thought that was going to be the end of that line.
Funny you should say that. I like how after they said that, they showed her.
That is subtle visual suggestion.
The doctor suggests we send a woman to pillow with you instead. The physical joining of a man and woman.
If it's not a warlock, he's most certainly a pimp.
Would you prefer a male companion?
Nothing wrong with that. It's all good if you do.
I mean, if they got something for everyone, that's arguably a good
To
thing.
each their own.
As long as the people providing are down, which I'm not sure they are, but...
我らは直ちに大阪を出す。万人も共に参れとの仰せである。
行き先はどちらにござりまする？
虎長様の家来衆と共に。
何故そのようなことに？
そなたが心得ずともよい。
Jesus.
He's very nice to his wife.
Oh. Oh. Well, I'm going to assume it's not ashes.
Oh, of her
Is it?
son and her husband. Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's awful.
お前の父があの刀に命を懸けた。朝鮮でわしらは死の淵をさまよいつつ戦い続けた。
Woof.
お前の婿殿と赤子にはだが二人が死んだのは大義ある戦いのため。
Oh.
I don't know if that's still going to be words of comfort, but...
Her performance, man.
お前の番じゃ。
Damn. New purpose. I'm excited to see what her journey becomes.
火星は覚悟しておけ。万人の命を狙う者は数えきれぬほどおる。
虎長様は来られるのでござるか。どうしても残られるそうじゃ。
ならばこれが根性の別れとなりましょうな。
No. I mean, he'll be fine, but also like...
万人はこの乗り物のそばを歩き、常に目の届くところにおるように。
Sir, yes, sir.
母上、行かないでくださりませ。
そなたはより安全なおじい様のお屋敷へ連れて行っていただくのじゃ。
お前はまだ知らないのか。
Jesus Christ. This guy just seems great.
できることならこの牢獄から出とうございました。
次に会うときはどこも一緒でござりまするな。
Yes.
何者かが門にこちらに向かっておりまする。
Oh, no. Ah!
Uh-oh.
And he doesn't know he's still alive. Ah!
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Hide Blackthorn. Hide him.
良い日和じゃのYabushige殿。
Yes,
今
it
し
is.
た万人が大阪を離れると。
What? Oh, he does know?
I mean, everyone's got their spies.
Yeah, I guess so.
頭を下げ許しをこう言われもござらん。出入りは勝手なはずです。
おっしゃる通りだが、お千代やご訪問中の取り決めについては承知されておるはず。やんごとなきお方のご出立は前日までにお知らせいただく手はずとなっておる。
Oh, boy.
ハイロシーは門より中に入ってはならぬ。それも取り決めにあったはずじゃ。
Ooh.
You got spirit, kid.
キリの方名残惜しゅうございますな。
私もお名残惜しゅうござりまするが、我が殿が大坂には死角が多すぎるとおっしゃります。
Also true.
ゆうべ万人が襲撃されたとか。上前と我が手勢を船までお付けいたそう。
Jeez.
Oh no!
Oh.
She going into labor now?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah! Oh my dude! Nice. Create a diversion.
Ah.
変わりなきようじゃ。旅のご無事をお祈り申し上げる。
Smart.
Jeez. Just the
Very resourceful.
the look on his face and the tone on his voice when he said that.
You know he meant it.
It is fascinating too watching people strategically like obey the rules.
わしは虎長に忠義立てをせねばならぬ立場をご主君に伝えてくれ。必ず約束を果たすと。
This guy, man, I'm so fascinated to see where he ultimately
I
lands.
feel like he's still going to stay aligned with Toranaga, but that's just me.
My lord is famous for his trickery. When he was 6 years old, his father traded him to
What?
a rival Pusho. As a hostage, he learned one truth: that enemies are everywhere and friends nowhere.
Interesting perspective.
ご一行、一応にお顔を改めさせていただく。直々に出立の許しをいただいておるのじゃ。これは石堂様の命でござる。
This dude is very thorough, Lord Ishido.
Yeah, take 2 passes at it just to be safe.
No one's going to stop him.
Nah, that's the
Get
whole
the pregnant
point.
get the pregnant woman back.
You gotta be able to sell it. Oh my God, what are you doing?
This is unacceptable.
What are you doing?
Peering into ladies' private quarters? It's not proper!
万人は何を申しておる。
Worse than that, it's vulgar!
腹を立てているのでございましょう。お国では女の顔を覗くことが不重宝な振る舞いなのだと。
ここは日の本じゃ。
This is Japan. we,
Majority of a woman!
are you just implying that we leer?
その風習に慣れていないのです。
Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting.
Women's virtue is our glory!
Oh my God. Oh my God, dude.
まるで風習が違っておりますゆえ、こちらの申すことがどうにも通じませず。
You, sir, are a silly little man! And your hair looks like the tail of a pony!
A ponytail.
指導者はご一行を港までお送りせよと仰せだっただろうが。
Thank
Oh.
どう
heavens.
してやらぬか。
Jeez. That was enough of a distraction. Good job.
Wow. Good thing he sent that order down.
Well, I hope you didn't mind the part about the pony.
Don't worry, the sentries are going to take kindly to that one. I mean,
I like him.
think it on your feet.
Gotta be resourceful in times like this.
Oh, this overhead shot too. What did they they
Tracking.
drone this or did they crane this?
I don't know, but either way, it's damn beautiful. Great shot.
Oh, yeah, and ending on that symmetry. Comment below your favorite people carrying torches through the woods shot. I love that kind of shot, and it was a great one here.
Is it true what you said about the purity of women in your country?
Christ, no. Foul slatterns and trollop everywhere in London. Like your doctor friend. Women to injured guests.
We think pillowing is necessary to good health.
Not an unfair assessment.
The moment of the clouds and the rain is as near to heaven as they can get.
Oh,
Clouds and the rain.
Some interesting flirting going on here.
clouds in the rain.
Thank you, I understand the metaphor. I've just never heard it put so poetically.
Yeah, I've never either.
Especially by a married woman. I'm assuming that man's your husband.
Yes. His name is Toda Hirokatsu. Your friends called him Buntaro. He's a strong and admired warrior.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
And the boy your only child.
Do you have children?
Aw,
Yes.
Oh.
you really feel the joy in her face for him.
My boy Tudor My daughter Elizabeth.
Tudor and Lisbeth. Tudor Blackthorn.
Whoa! Damn, we saw that in the titles. Flying arrows with lights on them.
Yeah. Flaming arrow. Oh, no.
Oh!
I do not think so.
Hey, he's learning the little honorifics and stuff. Is it Jesuits?
I was thinking
it
could be the Jesuits and the Portuguese.
That's the other thing too, is so many people have reason to be doing stuff like this, and you're like, I can't tell quite who. Oh shit. Yeah. Damn, man, they really want this part of the world all for themselves. Oh my. This friggin' guy. The arm of the church over here.
Yeah, the greedy one, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh! Wow. Oh, damn. This is bad. Good trauma, bad circumstances. Ooh. Oh.
All right, let's see it, Toranaga.
Jesus Christ. Ooh. Yeah. Oh! Oh! Jumping right in the fight. Damn, even she can hold her own. To what degree? What? Oh! Damn! Yeah. No one has control over any of this. Oh! Oh! Ah! Yes. I'll keep it in mind, but you still gotta prove yourself, man. Ugh.
Oh no, don't let him tell Lord Ishido.
Oh, is my dude gonna step up right now?
Oh, come on, hit him.
Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh, damn.
The last stand.
Oh, that zoom. Comment below. What's this dude been in? What else is this dude? I know I've seen his face too.
The greedy one?
Yeah. Whatever head of house he is.
This crew may be hostile to Toranaga-sama.
Well, I'll be damned.
Huh?
This crew. You think I'm friendless? Captain Sama.
Hey!
Is that what I think it is?
The Portuguese black ship.
Hey, they should not be doing that.
They're going anyway. That damn Oregon.
I think Toranaga's now understanding that the Spanish and the Portuguese, like, kind of screwing him over a little bit.
Well, he's starting to, realize their place in the greater world and what that means for these tenuous bonds with outsiders.
Wow!
Oh! Ho, ho, ho.
Oh! It's not looking good for him.
My dude is tough. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I know. And I said he wasn't the nicest guy, but he is a damn good warrior. Oh!
Man, the sprays on these. Ugh.
Let's go back.
But that's your boy right there.
For Christ's sake, he can still make it.
Oh. You go swim for him? Oh, and it's just the moonlight shining down.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, did he get cut too, though? Oh, he's accepting his fate.
Oh. You have served. You have been of service.
He's a very honorable man, though. Warrior.
Damn. You gonna draw that short blade?
Yeah, I think
or
so.
Or is he gonna accept the firing line?
Or is he gonna do seppuku? Accept his fate?
Yeah.
Or just fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna accept the firing squad. Take as many with me as I can. Oh my god.
Dude, I love the music right now. It's sad and epic at the same time.
Epic.
Sapphic?
We're getting awfully close to other territory with that one. Not that sapphic music isn't also great. Wow, though, that was a harsh end to him. Although I guess he gets to go out
A hero.
in arguably the most ideal way possible, given how his character's been drawn thus far.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He went out heroically.
Yeah. Like 10, 15 minutes ago, I really didn't like him, but that was very heroic.
Ah, Mariko-sama. Do they fish at night here?
You gonna block him in? Uh-oh. Ah, damn it. God damn it.
ずっとキャツらに同行しておったようでござります。ヤブシゲは我らを裏切りました。
Damn, dude.
あやつらの逃げ道を塞いでるのは木山の手の者たちか。
Kimya, that's the greedy one, I believe, right?
If we attempted to break through those men, would they board and attack us?
Yes.
Then we're sunk. Shinu. But they can't sink her.
Damn it.
Oh, that's the black ship, yeah?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, God.
For the Black Pearl. Oh, no.
As long as there's rum on the...
Why is the rum always gone?
Interest to follow protocol. General, quite a show upstairs. Might want to see it.
Yep. Oh, no.
I like Rodriguez. He's awesome.
I love watching him.
English!
What's up?
How's your leg? Fine. How's your mother? Dead!
Aww.
I bring you, Lord Yoshii Toranaga, who seeks an audience.
Ferrying around the man himself. It's one way to die.
Yep. One of many.
Whoa.
Damn, dude. And everyone's like watching. They're right far enough away from everyone that they just got to wait this out. Ugh.
黒船が我らの船を護衛してくれるなら、大坂港からの出港許可を与えよう。
Wow.
Not a bad deal.
Thank him for permission I don't need, but the price just went up.
黒船がマカオを出るときに、わしのために1万銀テールをそれをキート貿易に投資してもらう。
Ooh. Okay.
受けの半分を船長に使わそう。
Whoa.
Damn.
その方にも申し出をいたそう。
Oh.
我が国元の江戸にキリシタン教会の建設を許す。
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Told you the man's a strategist.
Kiyama and Ono.
両人は今石堂と組んでおる。その方らで木山と大野を解き伏せ。
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Cunning.
It is a church in Edo.
We will not compel men by faith, especially not on this man's behalf. We could suggest such an idea, prayerfully, of course.
Of course.
巡査司様がお力になると申しております。
Father Visitor.
海賊どもを蹴散らし、わしが大坂を出られるようにしてもらう。
Wait, he didn't exactly...
There's just one more thing.
Ugh.
That English pilot, he stays behind.
あの絵単車は大坂に置いていけと。
Ooh.
Damn.
本人は我が客じゃ。
あなた様の懐に入り込んだ。
He's a pirate.
Did they rip the pages of their own accounts out? Ugh.
Well done, Martin. We will be able to hold him to that promise of a church.
Such manipulators.
Even after he is dead.
Such manipulators, dude.
皆黒船に乗り移れとのお達しでございます。
鉄砲をどうするのじゃ。
虎長様は鉄砲を置いていかざるを得なくなったのでございます。安心様も。
I don't like that.
Black ship will bring us out of Osaka, but you must stay.
Ooh.
The amount they pass Blackthorn around is giving me anxiety. Damn, like this is so much of his plan in a way.
This.
Yeah, boy.
Captain Sama, sound the drums.
He's been waiting for that. Yeah,
He understood that. Whoa.
Come on, I thought it was sailors, race them out!
It's quite the motivator.
Yeah. He means faster. Ramming speed.
How fast can that bitch go, Rodriguez? You black-eyed son of a shit-fester!
Your lips are the devil's
Oh.
They're on your mother's first.
Osculum obscenum.
I didn't even miss you, son of a bitch.
He gets any closer. Sink him.
Yep.
With pleasure, Captain.
I love these two.
Oh yeah,
I ship them.
Their interactions are so good.
I ship them, Andrew, because they're on ships.
5 points to port. Aye, sir. 5 points to port.
Just run them right through. Ooh. You know, as much carnage as there must be, that has to be somewhat satisfying.
I said, serious yourself.
Rodriguez, they'll never keep me here.
You're not on the edge, you salty whales.
These guys.
Oh.
Yes. Oh no. We're gonna try and outstrip him? Oh my god.
Bring him over broadside. That was the Hulk, Captain.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, Rodriguez?
God, studying him.
Simply all let me pass would make up your f***ing mind.
Yes. Oh shit. Oh damn.
There goes those oars.
Yo, yeah, that's gotta hurt too. Holding on to one of those when that happens.
Don't.
Yes, give him an inch, man. Give him that inch. You know you want to. Give him that inch.
What the hell are you doing? You're giving him the edge. He already had it.
Yeah, because he's just like.
I knew I liked Rodriguez.
Did it.
Well done, you glorious bastards!
Glorious bastards.
Well done, you glorious bastards!
I love it.
That's a debt repaid.
Yeah, he did say. Yeah, he saved his life. That's right.
Damn. Oh, love that. I was thinking that earlier.
I was thinking that earlier too. Yeah.
Somehow he got through.
Some way. What a tense, awesome action sequence.
Yeah, the nautical stuff has been great. The maritime action.
船を動かしてくれた礼を申してくれ。じゃが我が安人が大坂を出たからには、わしも自分の船に戻ることにいたすと。
Yeah.
Please, God, let us get off this ship.
刀で型をつけたくなる気持ちは分からんでもない。だがそれがしが守ると誓ったこの大坂の町で乱暴狼藉を働くと、侮辱と受け止め申す。
ゆうべのことでお怒りならばごもっともじゃ。
Yeah.
Sure you do.
あの万事は法にのっとった上で処刑いたすと我ら一同合意したはず。
それがしが捕らえておった万人を虎長がかっさらっており。
It's manipulation at all fronts.
戸田広松殿が伝言を持ってお見えにござりまする。
What is the message?
虎長様より遺憾ながら一身上の都合にて大老職を辞すると。
What? They wanted to get rid of him from the council and execute him, so does that mean they can't anymore?
つまり何が変わるわけでもない。4対0で虎長を断罪いたすまで。
Yeah.
確か太閤殿下は評決は5人の大老において決すべしと。
Ah, haha.
Oh no.
That's interesting.
今は
There's only 4.
4人様しかおいでになりませぬな。
Oh, I told you he's a master strategist, dude.
Damn.
Toranaga, I love him. Already knew what they were going to do, so I'll resign. Now how are you going to vote?
Literally using the structure of the system against each other.
江戸へ向かう。向こうに所用があるのじゃ。お前は網代にとどまり、藪重の新たな大砲隊の。
あいつは我々裏切り。
それがどうした？
And?
私は父上の子でございます。なぜ信頼していただけないのでございますか。
It's because I trust you.
Dude, trust your father, please.
敵も味方も駆け引き次第。
Yes.
この世で頼むべきは己のみぞ。
Wise words.
I hope the kid makes it, man.
I know, been thinking that too, but if he listens to his dad, I feel like there's a good shot.
Good morning. I'll never tire of this weather.
Me neither.
Soon it will be winter. It is a very difficult season in Japan.
It's coming.
Try England. Humid in the summer.
Try California. I know. Not in 1600. I know. No America.
It's 55 degrees.
I feel like it's still like 80.
Last night you asked about my daughter.
Uh-oh.
The truth is, I've never met her. I left England before she was born.
Oh.
Ugh.
1 year, 11 months, 6 days. from Amsterdam. She'll be 2 years old now.
Jeez.
Jeepers.
You serve your lords honorably.
Do I?
I have no lords. I left of my own accord. And this is what beckoned me. The horizon. More than the deep.
Sure.
A fair wind. Be far enough out that you look around and there's nothing but open seas. No yesterday. No tomorrow.
Just today.
Yes. Tomorrow is tomorrow.
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why we call it the present.
大阪では世話になったと安心に伝えてくれ。勇ましい見事な働きぶりであった。
He thanks you for your bravery.
Oh.
馴染みのキリシタンに別れ際このようなものをもらった。これは海賊行為の証じゃと言うておった。死をもって償うべき罪じゃ。
Where are we going? Are they gonna toss him?
去りながら、これを訳させるには。
My lord says he will have to have them translated, and that it will likely take a long time.
差し当たって戦の支度じゃ。安心には一つの隊を鍛え、偉人の戦法を仕込んでもらいたい。
Yes.
Whoa.
Welcome to the new world.
Tell him it would be a great honor. All I ask for in exchange is the return of my men and my ship.
万人の戦から学ぶべきことがあるようなら、すべて取り入れてくれ。
Yes.
安心もこれより家臣としてわしに仕えるのであるから、いつまでも安心扱いするわけにもいくまい。
Get this man a name.
We're not calling him Conan.
旗本に任ずる。
Hatamoto.
He has made you Hatamoto, which is a very great honor.
Oh.
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 That's the perfect response. Thank you.
Katajikanai.
Oh, hey. Yep. I love that reaction. That's perfect.
Yeah.
安心に一緒に泳がぬかと聞いてくれ。
What?
My lord would like you to teach him how to dive.
Oh. I told you I was going to love this relationship so much between these two.
Jump in head first, while extending your hands to break the water.
やってみせよ。
Observational learner.
It's probably a double, but I wonder if he learned to dive.
もう一度じゃ。
Show off that
He
bod.
says again.
I mean, this is an easy assumption. I'm basing this off, but I'm going to assume this is going to come in at later to help out, swimming and diving.
How many more times must I do this?
Until he is satisfied.
You're working with David Fincher over here, man. Get ready for 100 takes.
やらせてみてはいかがでございまするか。
明日は明日じゃ。
Yeah.
今日のうちにものにしてみせる。
Yeah.
待て。
Oh.
There we go.
Let's go.
浜まで勝負しようと申したら、安心は乗るかの。
Oh.
What?
But I warn you not to let him win. My lord hates that.
Yes, of course he does.
He's like, I'm too competitive to let him win.
I still gotta prove that we're the best. Oh, he got it. Not a bad first dive, my friend. Although Blackthorn is gonna be more aerodynamic, most certainly. Ah,
damn it!
A little smile.
Why'd they have to do that, John?
It's unfortunate, Andrew. It's to get us to tune in next week.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of tuning in, if you happen to be tuning in to this in audio format, leave a rating on Apple or Spotify. We'd very much appreciate it. Also, once again, thank you to the folks, the fine folks who made this video possible. A quick word from them.
All right, Reject Nation. So today I want to share something with you that has been a wonderful addition to my health and fitness journey that I discovered during the holidays, and that is Liquid IV's Hydration Multiplier. I'm down to my very last packet, and I'm freaking out, but it's okay. I got more in the mail. Now, a lot of you have been so kind to notice how I've been working on my physical health. Thank you for all the compliments. And one thing I learned is that proper hydration is absolutely crucial, especially post-workout and pre-filming after post-workout. And my wife actually introduced me to this product, which is perfect because we not only care about quality, but a good taste and quality product. Whether it's after a sweaty workout or just after, a good night out, you know what I'm saying? Efficient hydration and replenishing electrolytes is key. You just feel better, and it tastes fantastic. I can't emphasize that enough. And another thing that I'm always on the lookout for too is products that have zero sugar or zero sugar added, because that's one of my main dietary restrictions throughout the week. And they of course got products that fit that description that also taste good too. So yes, thank you so much. So Liquid IV's hydration multiplier is, in summary, is they are a non-GMO electrolyte drink that delivers hydration into your bloodstream faster and more efficient than water alone. Because sometimes drinking a whole gallon is not always efficient, but in fact it can provide the same hydration as drinking 2 to 3 bottles of water. I'm also big on efficiency. Plus it's packed with 11 essential vitamins, and we know vitamins are good for the body. It's vegan, soy-free, gluten-free, and dairy-free. You can customize the water amount to your taste. Again, perfect for post-night recovery, traveling, or just having a big night out. You know what I mean? No. So if you want to boost your support for the channel and boost your hydration game, go to liquidiv.com and use promo code REJECTS at checkout. That's liquidiv.com, promo code REJECTS. And remember, Liquid IV, it's not a real IV, but it sure feels like it. So stay hydrated, stay healthy, and let's keep crushing those health and fitness goals together in the year 2024. Thrilled to be partnering with a brand I've been using for nearly 2 years now, and that's Harry's Razors. I'm generally more drawn to anything that goes against the norm, and Harry's does just that in the grooming world. They saw the high prices in the industry and decided to blaze their own trail with quality and affordability. I keep a beard, but whenever you see these cheeks and the neck clean, and that's the work of Harry's right there. Keeps my wife happy, and Harry's makes it effortless. They're precision blades that cut smoothly with less drag, making every shave satisfying. And yes, it's versatile for other areas too, you know what I mean? So as a Harry's devotee, I can vouch for their value. You can experience unparalleled comfort and quality in your grooming routine, where exceptional craftsmanship meets affordability, making a smart choice for a top-notch shave without breaking the bank. Their kits and value packs for shaving are unbeatable, but Harry's is not just about shaving. Again, they offer top quality, thoughtfully designed grooming products, including shampoo, conditioner, and amazing body wash, without the premium price. Quality, affordability, that's a thesis of this. Now these I actually pulled right from my own bathroom. I regularly use their 5-blade razor with a nice weighted handle and their foaming shave gel. Man, it is a game changer. I just like the feel of it. Now I have to commit to keeping this in my hand the whole time, because I'm not going to go to the bathroom in the middle of shooting this. The handles, they feel perfectly balanced, and the razor's sleek design is a classy addition to my bathroom. And the quality of the shave, unparalleled. Gotta reiterate, key part of my weekly grooming ritual, because their entire range of products fits seamlessly into my routine. Definitely no reshoots here. Their German engineered blades are durable, and refill plans are economical. Rarely use the word economical, but I'm using it now. Plus, their commitment to high customer satisfaction and no-risk trial makes Harry's a no-brainer. This gel really does feel good. Let me say once more, choosing Harry's means quality and affordability. By grabbing your $13 trial set for just $3 at harrys.com/rejects, you're not only getting a great deal, but you're also supporting this channel. That's harrys.com/rejects for your $3 trial set. Stay sharp and embrace the extraordinary with Harry's. Till next time, Reject Nation. Till next time.
Andrew.
Yes.
Episode 3.
I really, really love this episode. I mean, I've loved all 3 so far. It's just phenomenal. Again, the world building, just living in this universe. It's just so phenomenal, and just so many different things going on. It's just incredible. Again, the politics and just everything. I really like, I'm going to get into the minutiae of everything, but just even like a character like Rodriguez. I know I mentioned a couple times during the reaction. I really like his character, and I think there's so much depth going on here, even with side characters like that. And I like that they paid off, like, you know, they laid down that seed that, you know, Blackthorn, you know, saved his life or helped save his life when he was drowning. And then, you know, he gave him that inch so that he wouldn't drown there, and just like little things like that. I love things like, you know, character development and moments like that. Such great stuff. And then also, too, there's always that feeling of tension and suspense in this show. They do such a great job there. I mean, that whole thing where Ishido?
Yes. The
I got a name right. Yes. I'm so like proud of myself. With Ishido, when he came onto Toranaga's, you know, into his, what's the name I'm trying to, his home, his area, his
Yeah, I
Zen
guess
Palace.
into the quarters. Where
yes, there you go. When he came on there, and then the whole diversion that they came up with. I mean, again, I was just so stressed out. I'm obviously during action sequences. You know, you want these because you're so invested in these characters. You want them to survive, of course. But even in a moment like that, where no action sequence is happening, I mean, they do such a good job of making you feel so much tension and suspense in just moments like that where no action is actually happening.
Yeah.
I love moments like that. And again, that one shot we got too, where it was like, whether it was a dolly or a drone, and then you see the scope of everything. This show is just so damn well done. And also too, just seeing where the allegiances lie and all the manipulation that's going on. There's just so many different facets that I find myself like just so intrigued by. And again, I know I've said this before too, and I said it in episodes 1 and 2. I mean, it can be a bit much sometimes, but I love that this show does not hold your hand. It just really, it really just shows that, like, hey, we trust you, the audience, to just not be on your phones, pay attention, and really just gather and soak all this information in. But I'm loving it so much so far. I hate the ending of every episode because I want more so badly. But what do you think of episode 3?
Yeah, no, I just continue to be super engrossed by this, and I think it's a really compelling portrait they have drawn of the world at this time. And yeah, like this moment in obviously Japanese history and the varying tensions and dramatically speaking, it's very satisfying because there are a lot of things they set up that they don't seem to be too precious about, that come to a head pretty directly. And I think that's always a sign of, a drama that is really apt to get into the nitty gritty of things. And yeah, again, watching all the different allegiances at play and watching as the different considerations guide everybody. And yeah, like I'm fascinated to see what becomes of Yabushige, because he clearly is riding the line, and Toranaga is clearly aware of that. Ishido also aware of that, and everybody kind of has to almost hide in plain sight in a way. Like, it's fascinating to watch as everybody like makes a show out of, or at least makes a point to address and behave in accordance with whatever protocols we've agreed upon, whilst also moving things in the shadows and everything. And so yeah, it's got to be a place you understand why he says that thing about, like, you only have yourself, you're playing a game of friends and enemies
with his son.
when like a character like Yabushige like really exemplifies kind of the whole point of that. It's like this guy is playing friend to both these guys.
Yes.
He's in some way an enemy to both, and ultimately we'll see who he's more of an enemy to. And it's things like that are quite fascinating. Or like with Mariko's husband, that character, being a guy who Buntaro, like, you get the sense that he's probably not the best guy to be married to. Like, all the domestic moments with him at least seem pretty stifling, if not perhaps maybe potentially abusive or whatever.
Right.
But
What a warrior.
It does beg you to wonder, like, well, who is this guy actually? Why is he the way that he is? And you get these quick glimpses, and then yeah, a character who I think they're playing on your audience expectation of, like, oh man, this guy, like, and especially because they are doing some subtle hints that that Blackthorn and Mariko should get together in some way, shape, or form. That start as other people, throwing those ideas out there, and then as the episode goes, clearly they're forming some kind of bond or mutual respect. But because of those things, I feel like there's a kind of natural reaction you might have to a character like Buntaro, kind of assuming him just an antagonist of sorts. And so here, like, it is kind of inspiring in a way to watch as you see the quality of his character, even if it's not a perfect character in every capacity. But when he's out there fighting on behalf of his lord, fighting on behalf of all the things that his lord stands for, and is, basically giving them that crucial opening. Like, I love the way that they portray these things because, yeah, like, all their forces are formidable. These are all guys who are smart and strategic, and it has enough of an air of mystery around certain events where you can go, damn, who is really pulling which strings here? And obviously here we have kind of confirmation that at very least, via the Catholics who are in the area kind of controlling things,
Yes.
they're able to oh God, what is that guy's name? The guy who we always call the greedy guy.
The greedy regent.
Kimio or whatever his name is. Yeah, that character, obviously, they're confirmed as conspiring directly.
Kind of like
here.
the arm of the Jesuits.
Yeah, sort of being their instrument through which to take out, this problematic player on the board who threatens to, again, disrupt the narrative that they've created again around the idea that like we're the only outsiders in the world, and on the heels, it's like you have all that stuff that we learned in the first 2 episodes, especially that scene in the second episode where he draws the map of the world for Toranaga and shows him, sort of the agreement that everybody came up with about who would inherit what sides of the world.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, this is all happening. You've got, it reminds me that, then you've got people going over to the Americas and doing stuff,
right.
and yeah, I don't know. Just like, I think character illustrations like that are a lovely flourish in a show that already has, fascinating historical and political context.
For sure.
Good performances and all that.
For sure.
Stuff.
And I mean, just also too, just talking about tension, I really loved, I'm going to talk about a lot of the interactions, but especially that interaction between Ishido and the greedy regent. Like that, it seemed like that was one of the first times, like, because usually it's the 4 at odds with Toranaga.
Yeah.
So actually seeing those 2 at odds with each other and seeing like, dude, we had a plan, like, was to stop Blackthorn, and like you disrupted that. Like seeing them at odds with each other, like that was great interaction right there. Like seeing the drama between those 2 right there. Like again, feeling the tension there. That was
Kiyama is that guy's name.
Kiyama. Yeah. So Kiyama and Ishido, I love that exchange between the 2, because again, all the drama and the tension and the discourse has been the 4 regions and Toranaga. And speaking of Toranaga, I know I keep saying he's such a master strategist. I love the plan
It's
he came
the
up
chess,
with.
yeah.
The chess moves. But again, hiding. Going in disguise and hiding, which again, so much tension.
Using the fact that they're so intent on making sure that she leaves the area, and she's not a prisoner, like she can come and go at any time. And here we're going to transfer her out now, and using that as a means of keeping her there and getting Toranaga out.
And then also having his right hand man, having him deliver the news that you don't have a Hiromatsu, having him deliver to Ishido that
Psycho said we gotta have 5.
Now you can't vote him out, you need 5 to vote, now you only got 4, he's resigned. Such brilliant storytelling and character I love intelligent characters like this. I mean, I was already so damn invested, but you give me this much of an intelligent character, I'm like, I freaking love him so much.
Well, yeah, and I think too it's hard because you got to make sure that you're actually writing cleverly for multiple characters, and I like that right now it does feel, and even through the character of Ishido later on when he has that meeting with Kiyama, that confrontation of sorts, I almost get the sense that like I like that you have all these opposing clans and regions, because like obviously they're all pitted against Toranaga, so we can all view all of them kind of in an antagonistic light. But even within that, they each have their own shades and dimensions, and like Ishido doesn't necessarily strike me as the worst of that. Like he certainly commands kind of all of he speaks for everybody in a lot of ways, but I could also see him being wary of certain treachery around him as well. And I could see us getting, glimpses into his brilliance as much as his antagonism in the future.
Absolutely.
And like the brilliance of a Toranaga like is all the more accentuated by any kind of brilliance of his rivals.
Yeah, and I'm excited and curious as to see like when Ishido when he finds out, because I have a feeling that it's, again, not making like news here, but I have a feeling that he's going to find out that Kiyama is working in tandem with the Jesuits. So when he finds that out, and again, they need 5 regions. Obviously, one has resigned.
Wait,
like,
Ishido? I think he knows.
Oh, that he's working with?
Yeah, because I feel like that was part of the point of that last scene there.
Okay.
It was sort of like, hey, man. like,
okay.
I felt like there was some double... Because there's also a lot of double speak that happens.
No, I understand that. I wasn't sure. Like, I knew that he was like messed up the plan there, but I didn't realize that he like full on like knows that...
Yeah, because he tries to play it off like it's bandits or something, but the way they're talking, it's like they're talking in a way that in choice of words still kind of satisfies the protocol, but I got the sense that
no, you probably
because he
right.
says there are too many bandits in the city, and then Ishido responds like, "We agreed on a lawful execution," and then they start talking about Toranaga, and it's like all this stuff that's like.
Well, I'm surprised he's okay with him working with. I know it's all about like stopping Blackthorn, but I'm surprised he's okay with him working with the Jesuits in tandem like that. But
well, and that's the thing too. Is again, I feel like that is going to sow even more. It's like you already have the conflicts between these regions and the civil wars that sort of brew underneath, or the potential for that.
Yeah.
And then you have outsiders, further warping your idea of both their presence here and the rest of the world,
Yeah.
And so I have to imagine that a lot more people are going to awaken from these things as the show goes on. Like, that's the thing is like, even though that like conflict lies ahead and that'll probably get very physical very soon, like I'm still sort of, again, ignorant to a lot of the fine details of history. I am sort of fascinated to see what this is going to pop off into, because I don't think it's just going to lead to a linear like, oh, this guy versus that guy kind of thing.
Yeah, no.
And that's what's so fun. And too, like, oh man, that little diversion Blackthorn makes, like that was maybe one time. And I love that scene. No, don't like. I agree. Great moment. It is the one time maybe where like it's just enough to where the guy's like, "Hey, Ishido, he wants you guys out of here." So like he causes the diversion for just long enough that it allows for some other decision to be made rather than him just being executed or something. But yeah, like I really liked that choice too. I think amid all the political and religious machinations and the realization that especially at this point in time, like religion is a political machine too, in a different sense than it is now, because of where the world is at with all sorts of things. Oh damn, I think I lost my train of thought.
Oh, you're good. But also too, I again, as I mentioned at the end of episode 2, I love the development and the relationship between Toranaga and Blackthorn. I think that's something so special and something to behold. Just the way they're interacting with each other and the way I was teaching him to dive. Like, you can tell something special is brewing between those two. Like, he sees, something special in him, and just, excuse me. I feel like something, not the only one who lost his train of thought, but
we'll each find him again.
Yeah. I gotta say, but and also too, I just like the how like he found out the stuff from the Jesuits, like, oh, okay, he's this pirate, punishable by death and all that. It's like, I just love the double meaning stuff, like you said, and now he's like, oh, it's gonna take a long time to translate. I just love all that stuff. Again, I just the character development and the relationships between those two characters, it's just so meaningful already to me. I mean, they haven't had a ton of screen time together.
Yeah.
But those two right there, like it's already like I love those two guys together. They have so much on-screen chemistry together.
I love watching them back and forth. And the way that their performances, I mean, they speak toward each other, but I love the way that their performances have to be physical in a sense, because they're never understanding one another in context of the scene immediately. So there's so much that's traded in looks and gestures.
Yeah, and I feel like Toranaga sees a lot of himself in Blackthorn in certain respects.
They have a similar spirit. And they both put their money where their mouth is in a lot of ways, and too, like I loved getting it really. It exemplifies a world where sort of like you're only really as solid as the current deal you're in the midst of, brokering and or making good on. So like watching them skip stone around as like they're like, well, the black ship is leaving, which was going to be a bad thing, but then, well, that's also our way out. So even though that chess piece is moving in favor of, again, the hold that the Jesuits have on this region of the land, it's also creating this opening for us. And then you've got Blackthorn being passed back and forth because nobody wants his knowledge to get out. And then you have that thing with Rodriguez, which like I love the tension back and forth, because you can tell that there is so good. You can tell that there is some kind of mutual respect or mutual sort of kinship that they share somehow, even though like there are very real ways in which they're pitted against each other. And I loved the way that scene was played, both from an action perspective and from an acting perspective, when it came to the choice to ultimately give him that inch of a gap to make it so that he could escape as well.
For sure.
And then, them switching ships and all that. It's so good.
And I remember
So
thinking
good.
earlier too, I was like, because when he finally woke, excuse me, it was either episode 1 or 2. I'm sorry, I forgot which episode. But when Rodriguez finally woke after Blackthorn had saved him, I was like, why is he revealing this information, telling Blackthorn, I know you, who you really are, I got this stuff. It was like, didn't he just save your life? I'm like that they finally paid that off right here.
Because it's a world where, it feels like that
it's all
stuff's
about,
important.
it's all about allegiance and all that, of course. No, it makes more sense there.
Yeah, and back then it's like the world, you just don't have the view on anything.
For
so,
sure.
in a way,
Of
all
course.
you can do is be like, all I know of society is us, and everybody else is unknowns.
Of course. I also think something big is brewing. I think, as you pointed out, with that character who lost her husband and her baby, we saw with the ashes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing. Yeah, is that Fuji? I'm looking forward to seeing where. Also to the acting, the performance. She only had a couple minutes in this episode, but I like the message that Hiromatsu was giving her. It was Hiromatsu, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Was telling her, I'm like,
grandfather.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I know it's obviously difficult right now with the loss of your husband and your baby, but it's like what we're fighting for is something bigger.
Yeah,
and
you're
like
gonna be a part of this
and
fight.
like now you've got a new mission now in life, and I'm looking forward to seeing where her character goes from here. Because obviously, she's going through a very difficult and depressing time, understandably so. So I'm fascinated by the possibilities, and I love this actress so far. Again, not a ton of screen time, but I'm like fully into seeing where this character goes from here. Just from a story perspective and character-wise.
Yeah.
But yeah,
God,
this show is so damn good.
Yeah.
Loving it.
And watching too is again like so much of the physical action that's happened, I guess, and we'll wrap up is it's like so much of the stuff that's driving, again, these different regions to conflict has been sown by the influence or direct intervention of, these Jesuit characters. And even they are fascinating. I mean, especially the one monk, I think, Alvulo.
Yeah.
Because he does, again, as Alvito, as so many of them do, does make sort of a point of trying to stand on integrity in sight of other people, but is also like very strategic,
correct?
And like in conniving when it comes to like the grand mission. And to a degree, everybody thinks that their version is the right one, and their version is the truth.
Well, even he was getting a little frustrated with the head of the Jesuit. He was like, but we're getting a church in Edo, I believe it was, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, but let's just agree to what he's saying. It's like, I know he's got to kind of stand in between two as well, but
and he does seem like a faithful too, because it's also you're drawing a version of the church that is quite different from the way that we know it now.
Right.
That is a much more sort of forceful presence in the world, and I think would probably divide you between are you more a person who is concerned with faith and the acts of faith, or are you more of a person who's interested in the expansion and the monetary flow that
it's all about the profit, John.
Yeah,
it's all about the profit
and the amount of influence you can garner in the world. Like, it's really, I think, at least in my perspective, and as we've been saying here, both really well drawn.
Yeah,
and
they just do so many. There's so many different things that they do so well on this show. That's why I apologies, but that's why I say so many different times when I'm watching this is so damn good. There's so many different facets of things that are so done so well, and you can tell the show is done with so much love and care.
Yeah,
and I'm so appreciative of it.
Yeah, it just makes it really transportive. It makes it really feel like you just peered into this moment in history for a little while, and got to experience some of. History is wild, and I think it's easy to think like, oh, it's just dry information, but like so much of history is wild, especially in earlier times without as much technology. So
is it time for episode 4, please?
Yeah,
I want to watch it so bad.
Soon enough, Endrizio. But really great cinematography. I thought really well written, directed, paced,
and that music too. When Mariko, when her husband, when he sacrificed him, or did the heroes fight to the end? That music set piece there. That was the Last Stand. Thank you. That was absolutely epic and sad at the same time. What was the word you came up with?
It is not sapphic because that is
but what was the word you came up with?
I mean Sepic, but that's not a good one.
Okay, well,
we'll think of something.
You guys let us
Leave
know.
your best terminology for sad
and epic. Combine them, whatever it was. It was really beautiful music, but all the music that's done in this by Atticus Ross, and we'll learn the other two composers at some point before we get to episode 10.
Yes, we will.
Yeah,
and my man's got named. He got an honorary name. I'm excited for him. Blackthorn got his honorary Japanese name. I have to look up the meaning of that.
Yeah, and again, I love that he's really earning Toranaga's respect, and there's a friendship brewing there.
Very excited to see how it grows. Gang, leave all your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll catch you next week. Cheers.